Am I live? I have no idea. Guess we'll find out. Anybody. I have no idea if this is live or not. I have no clue. Anybody out there, can you just say hello, hey, anything? It's been so long since I went live, I don't even know if I'm doing it. Hey, there's Seth. So yeah, I am live then, right? Cool. Cool. Just making sure, but I have not went live in a while, so I had no idea. Last time I went live with Reggie when he was running races, so personally, I have not been live myself in a while. Making sure the channel's still, good to go. You do. You really do. Uh, there's nothing to it, really. I mean, you don't have to show your face. You know, if you do StreamYard, you can have all kinds of stuff on there. I'm just going straight through YouTube, hit the live button. But yeah. I don't really have. I have a stand, but I can't figure it out to get it to like aim towards the table, and to be able to show the table. I got to figure out what these guys are doing, like Steve and them. What kind of uh, stand they got? They need to have something that'll clip right on the table, so it's easier. But I have a little stand over there that it sits on the floor or on a table. I just can't figure it out. Kiddo fell asleep. Well, that's good. They need a nap time. Nap time, or they've been up all night? Are they on the same schedule as you? Up all night, sleep all day. Up all night, sleep all day. With the light around it. See, that's all you need right there. You're already a step ahead of me. Because I have a box. I'd open this box on live stream, but it's like I'd have to hold the camera in one hand, try to open the box with the other. You know how it goes, right? Yep. It's good though. You got all the equipment. Too bad you can't set up at work. Let us see what you do for a living, my man. People like that stuff. They like to see what everybody's. We got two in the house. Oh, two in the house. That's cool. You got a short on your last account? Well, yeah, I think I saw it. Oh, why does it work? Okay. I need to find somebody who likes some gold. I got a little bit of gold I want to sell. It ain't a whole lot, but I got a little bit of gold I'd like to try to get rid of. It ain't but like $50 worth. Not a whole lot of gold. I got a 1/1000th here. Your works one. I got this 1/1000th Republic of Chad, 3,000 francs. It's the shape of a 4-leaf clover. Yeah. Then I got a couple fourth grains here. just need to try to come up with a little bit of money. But that's not what I'm here for today. I just come live to shoot the crap, you know. Hadn't been. I don't know if this thing will. Let's see if this will even show. Oh, there we go. Good. And we had a little bit of. We haven't had, thankfully, a lot of snow this. We've been having like just enough to cover the ground. Just to, in my backyard over there. I don't know if you can see the trains. Like the train track goes down through here. So you can see a train car or two right there, but that goes all the way down past that building. That's an abandoned building. That's an abandoned. They used to have tracks top of it. It's like big concrete pieces. That used to have a train track across it. It would come down and connect. And there's a little creek down here that I would like to metal detect. There's a little creek down here at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of snow yet. It's going to be cold though. Tonight, end up Monday morning, it's supposed to get down to like 8 degrees. But wind chill is going to make it way colder, way colder. You see, I was talking about these little. I know they're not worth a lot, but little fourth grains I was talking about. There's snow in there. I'm gonna put the phone down a minute because I can't do stuff with one hand. And there's a piece of gold I was talking about. I see they're going for like $30 online. Republic of Chad. 3,000 francs CFA. 999. 1,000. Hey, there's Swamp Diggity Dog. And we're just talking about how much snow I got over here. See? It's just terrible, right? Isn't that terrible, that all that snow out there, man? That's just terrible, right? I have to touch the cover of the ground. I know it's snowing more in other places, but yeah, that's all. Just enough to cover the ground. Like I said, there's the trains are across the track out there. Like I said, there's train track way down past that building. But yeah, I said there's a creek down this hill right here that goes under the railroad track. There's a bridge down there. That's where I like to metal detect. And that creek is probably not ankle deep right now. Oh, Swamp Dog in the house. We'll turn that off because nobody wants to see it. No more of that. I'm not turning the camera on either. 40 degrees in green grass. Yeah. Over the last week, we might have had a quarter of an inch of snow. Every time it snowed, it just enough to cover the ground. Where you couldn't see the grass, and then it, as the sun will melt all that away. But like I said, it's supposed to be like down to 8 degrees tonight. Maybe less than that. Wind chill is going to make it freaking brutal. I don't even want to think about it. That's why I'm going to stay my big butt in the house. That's why I don't leave the house. Unless I got to. $40 degrees, huh? Yeah, I figured I'd just pop up. I hadn't been live in a while. Other than being up with Reggie when he was doing his races. $40 degrees. Yeah, I'd take another day in paradise. Yeah. Yeah. Just another day, right? I hear that. It's cold. I don't even want to think about what the temperature is right now. It's other than, it's like, there's blue sky out there, but it's just like, clouds. You got a headache, Ted? Hope it's not a migraine because those are the ones that kill me, man. And I know when they're going to start because you start getting that freaking, my vision starts messing with me. Like I can tell my eyes, I start like getting like spots I can't see. So I know ahead of time when they're about to hit, which is kind of crazy, but it's good. I know to get to a dark room and lay down, close my eyes for a little bit. Left eye in the sinus area. Yeah, sinus headaches are worse. They're bad too. Yeah, Ted. I've been seeing some of your videos and live stream, Ted. I don't talk. You got a lot of new people in there. I don't even know who they are. And but night you had like 8 or 10 people on panel. I was like, yeah, Lord. Of course, I knew Mister Ass up there. Angel Scratch Show. I know him, and I think he had blue eyes on there or something. Yeah, front part of the face above eyebrow. Yeah, that sucks. Any headache sucks. I left the group chat. What are you talking about on? You talking about on Facebook? Yeah, I left that little group. Tommy Guns. Damn, you're up early, son. Well, no, it's 8:39 out there. Yeah, I left that. Yeah, I just saw that. I left that group chat. Ooh, I don't know if I can make y'all mods while I'm in here or not. It's just like I'd hate to freaking screw anything up. Uh, I think I did that right. Everything best in groups, yes sir. Yep. Especially in a buffet. Go to a buffet, man. Ooh. That Cali sun warming up about now. Yeah. They don't know what cold is out there, I'm sure. They probably never been down to like, 1 degree before. Or below zero for a high. We've had it before. There you go. There you go. You can do. I forgot you can do your weather exclamation weather and put your what do you call it zip code. Yeah. Where did we say that was, Ted? In India, Vijayanagar. Yeah, I think that's in India. You'll be in Huntington Beach next year. Oh, that's cool. India, yeah. We figured that out a long time ago. Ted was just messing around with it. It was like, I was like, where's that at? Well, it's in India. It's very humid. It's a very humid Virginia in Vijayanagar there. Your kind of city. It's quite humid there. Oh Lordy. Uh, your mother and is works for Disney. Oh, that's awesome. 44. I think that's going to be our. That might be our high for the day. upper 30s. But damn, I didn't think it got that cold in California. I thought y'all was like 60s and 70s all year round. Your mother-in-law? Ah, yeah, I figured it, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, Tommy, it's oh shoot. Is there we got a little bit of it ain't nothing. We got a little sprinkling of snow. Not even enough to 2 hours away. The coast is 80. Yeah, we got a little bit of just a tad bit of you know, not even enough snow to even be worth doing it. That's where I always see a lot of deer out here in this open field out here. The big silo or whatever it is out there. It was wild. Yeah, this is about what we've got for the last few days. It goes, it melts, it comes, and then it snows a little bit again. It wasn't like this at 11 o'clock last night, but it was like that when I got up at 6:30 this morning. Went to the bathroom. But yeah, we'll take that off of there for a minute. Four in the chat, I appreciate you. Don't be playing grab ass because Ted will win. Ted will win, and you won't like it. Last time it snowed was 1999. Yep. Party. I graduated high school in 1997, so I was only 20 years old in 99. 1999. Ooh. Whoop. Heck yeah. What the heck? My chat go. Everybody left. They's like, yeah, we're out of here. Like I said, I got this box that I want to open, but I got to figure out how to get my camera set up without me holding it, because you can't open a box with it. Being, you know. Let's see here. I got this to open right here. Beard Octane. Got me a Beard Octane to open, but I want to do it on a video. Ash snow. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. I guess y'all are used to it because you lived there your whole life, but man, thinking of like fires, there's always fires out there. If it's not fires, it's earthquakes. Too many. Got to worry about tsunamis. Tsunami. It all burned last year. It's scary though. I mean, just think, man. That last big fire that was out there. I think Muscle Show was in that one. Yeah, that's crazy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm afraid to push any buttons. I may kick myself off of here. It was. It's always like Malibu and stuff. It's always on fire. Like, isn't that where rich people live? Up in the hills. So glad you got out of there. Oh yeah, you got out of there. Yeah. I wouldn't mind visiting. There's a few places I want to see out there, but I'll never get to because you know, it just who knows. It's just a lot, money wise, because yeah, it's got to run. Wife is heading to work. All right, Tommy. Yeah, go eBay and list those cards. You ever heard of the? I want to go see the La Brea Tar Pits. I know it's probably nothing fantastic, and then there's some museum, like a card museum, right there close to it. But yeah, La Brea Tar Pits, and then there's like some like automobile museum close to it. Big nasty Seth in the house. He said, "My name is Seth." I heard they're bringing that show back next year. Seth, my name is Earl. Rebooting it like they do all these shows, bringing them back. eBay. I got all my old Shaq cards over there. They probably ain't worth a damn. I used to, collect a lot of basketball, and I got rid of everything but my Shaq cards. Damn, I wish I still had my Kobe's. I got rid of them a long time ago, way before he passed. I think I had rookie cards and everything of Kobe. But I got rid of them years ago. Two in the house. I'm thinking it's Seth's probably still here. Probably got a lurker. I appreciate you, whoever's here. Like I said, I hadn't been on, just like on mine, eBay. Yeah, but I heard they charge you a lot of fees on eBay. Somebody called it Fee-Bay. So you're still there. But yeah, that Disney, I never got to go to either Disney Land or World, so it'd be kind of creepy for oh yeah, you said you were doing the dishes, yeah. A few days off, yeah. Dang, put that kiddo to work. Make them I don't know how old the kiddo is. I say, make the kiddo wash them dishes. I don't know how old the kid is, but say, chores, son, chores. Get over here. Wash these dishes. How old is your kid? I think he's 3. Oh damn! Get him up or put him up on a damn Get a chair and put over. Say, son, this is a new game we're going to play. It's called Drown the Dishes. You grab a dish, you dunk it under the water. When you get out, dry it off, and put it over here in this little pan, in this little. Make them think it's a game. Make them think it's a game. No, I'm just kidding. 3 years old, damn. And you work night. You work night. You work night shift. Ooh. Ooh. He loves to help. That's good. That's good. It's not helpful. He helps in his own way, right? But he's like, mm-mm. He's like, yeah, look, I'm helping. Yeah, son, I got to redo it now. Thank you. I know that sucks. 12 hours, man. I've done it. I don't want to do it again. I don't think there's an amount of money that they could pay that I would ever go back to that. Except for mine was the daytime. It was like 6 a.m. to 6:30 at night. With lots of coverage. Yeah. Oh, that's good. What kind of? I'm assuming it's some sort of manufacturing plant. Like, what do y'all make? If it's my business, it may not be my business. I just, damn legs itching. Ankle. Oh. They throw money at you like a stripper. Well, just make sure you cut your beard in a nice little, like almost like a slot. They can like swipe their credit card. Don't bend over. They may credit card you. Damn, 3 stories tall. Holy moly! So I'm assuming you get a little bit of downtime between runs, or no? I used to work at a place that they made like the bags for like dog food and like flour and horse feed. Like you have to go back there and get them to. You'd have to go back there and get them to mix the paint for you. Then you'd have to get all the rolls out and put them in there like the big cylinders, and then you'd run whatever print like dog food or horse feed or whatever, and they'd run them off into a big roll, look like a big bale of hay, but it was all that paper. Yeah, a lot of step between jobs. Yeah, I used to work at a job somewhat like that. I was the assistant, so I had to go back there, make sure they mixed the right paint, bring it back to the operator. I had to, cut it at the end, wrap it. Then you have like a gun, like a heat gun. You have to shrink, the heat would shrink the wrap. So I was the helper, so I wasn't really like the 2 inconsistents and a second operator. Damn, you're a big boy, big man up there, huh? You must be making at least $35 an hour then, huh? Oh no, this was back when I did this. This is back in dang, like 15 years ago. We had downtime, between we get everything set up. And, we would have time we could sit down for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You had time to go to the bathroom, or they could go out and smoke. I had to watch the machine when they go out and smoke. I didn't smoke, so they'd go out and smoke. I'd sit there and just make sure it was running. 36, you think? Damn, you don't know what you make an hour? Hell, I'm moving up there, man. Get me a job. Hell, that's worth it. Hell. You work 412, that's 48 hours. Hell, times 36. Hell, that's like what, $1,900? I don't know. I can't math in my head. Shoot. That kind of money, I'd be their whore too, but I'm just kidding when I say that, but yeah, I'd be their whore too. Pay me, baby, pay me. It's one of the best jobs in town for sure. There you go. You're gonna have to be able to go to Disney World though. Damn, I'm sure that's not gonna be cheap. Now you're in what? You're way up north, right? Maine, Massachusetts, Vermont. I don't know. Hell, I know you're up that way somewhere. Double time on Sunday. There you go. What about holidays? They work you on holidays? Hell yeah, double time. You didn't Disney for free? Well, hell, take me. Daddy, I want to go to Disney. Mass. Okay, yeah. I remember. See, I just had you had to say it, and I could. Yeah, I remember that now. I can't say that state's name because it's Massachusetts. I can't even say it. I've had problems saying that state's name for a long time. Triple on holiday. Damn, I'd be working every Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving. Damn, Seth and the money up there. That's why they call him Seth Daddy. I'm still waiting. Hopefully I get to start this job soon. I've been waiting for like 2 months. But, I'm just waiting on the, the big, waiting on a certification. Then I can start. And I may see if I can get you to send me some lottery tickets from up that way. From MASH. MASH. They call people in MASH, they call them mass holes. Got a sweet package from LB. Cool. That's cool. Well, I gotta wait till I got money because you have to post it. You got to put them in like a. Most people when they send tickets, they put them in one of the bigger padded mailers, bubble mailers. And what I do is like, I would send you whatever $100 or whatever. Let's say go pick me out some tickets. 5s, 10s, whatever. I'd scratch them live. Obviously I'm going to pay you for the tickets and I'm going to pay you for the shipping. And then, send them back to you and say, hey, cash these in. Hope it's a big winner. No, I can't cash them here. No. I have to mail them back to you. I could only cash Virginia. You can only cash in your state. So no, I'd have to send them back to you. But it's fun, a lot of the lottery channels, people send them fun mail, or they call it fan mail. They'll send tickets from their state. They'll go live. They'll scratch them. They'll shout the channel out. And then, they'll put them back in the mail and send them winners and losers. That way you can check them. But no, just Virginia here. And I live right on the state line of Tennessee, so I can go over here and get tickets. And I'd have to mail them back to you. Unless it was like a big winner, I have to be like, I'm catching a flight up to, unless it was like 100,000 or bigger, something big like that. Hell, I'm catching a flight. So pick me up at the airport. We're about to go get paid. If there's anything above $100, I wouldn't feel like safe to mail it back. Be like, I got to figure out how to get this back up there. But yeah, 4 people in chat. I know Ted's over there. He's got a headache. He's hiding. He stay up watching them movies, them kind of movies you watch all night, Ted. But yeah, what time is it? About time for what? Mama T and them's flea market. Yeah, I'll probably hop off here. I go over and just kind of listen in sometimes, But yeah, cool. So it's cool. I don't even know what I said. Probably about Ted. We know what kind of movie Ted be watching all night. Yeah, you got to blink once in a while, man. Got to blink once in a while. gotta be, gotta moisturize them eyeballs too. You gotta make sure you blink once in a while. I understand. Yeah. Bills. You got that baby. Well, 3 years old. I still say it's a baby. Get the baby and all. So yeah. You got a like a stack for him. I assume it's a boy. I didn't ask, but that's nice. That is awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, you got a separate little stack. Hey, there's Jags, fam. What's up, my man? I'm just over here BSing, Hadn't been live in a while, so I just thought I'd just make sure the channel was still kicking. I don't even know if I'm still monetized. Probably ran out on me. Excuse me. But yeah. Just me and Seth chit-chatting over here. Now we got Jags. You in it for some Jag part? Well, you want to buy a lot of stuff? I got some gold here. You want to buy it, Jags? It ain't much though. No, it ain't enough for nobody to be interested in. Big old Jags. Jags. Yeah, he stacked for him a big treasure chest. That's good though, because don't give it to him till he's old enough to understand. Like 18, maybe 21. Like when he knows it's you know, give it to him when he's like a teenager. He's probably just gonna spend it. Give it to him when he knows what its value is. So they're just hanging around like a hair in a biscuit. Right there's Mama T. I just saw the notification from Mama T for the flea market. He probably steal it for weed money. That ain't right. That's why you keep it. That's why you don't give it to him until he's like 21. By then, hell, silver might be $300 an ounce. Who knows? The way it's going to hit 100 probably by middle of the year next year if it slows down. I sold all my silver when it was like in the 30s, so I had no choice. I needed money, but now I'm sitting there with no silver, and damn silver's 60 plus an ounce. I'm like, damn, son, just going crazy. True, yeah. Oh yeah, I wish I hadn't had to sell it because hell, I'd have had about over the last year and a half. I probably sold 70, probably 70 ounces of silver between now and the end of 24. I had to, man. I had, hell, you need groceries, you need to pay the light bill. I mean, they say that's what it's for, but damn, it hurts. It really hurt to sell all that silver. I didn't sell it all at one time. It was like 10 ounces here, maybe 5 ounces here. But, it hurt like hell, but, especially now that it's up over 60. It's crazy. That's good. You need to keep stacking it. Keep stacking it. Because I wish I hadn't had to sold none of mine. Because now I'm sitting there like not goldless. I'm sitting there silverless, except for like some constitutional. I got some I got some barber quarters, barber halves, and I got some of that stuff, constitutional and stuff. But yeah, yeah, that's the only gold I got. That's the only gold I got. There's a fourth grain. There's a fourth grain, and then this is a 1/1000th. Damn it! Come in. Ooh. Yeah, Republic of Chad. I was going to see if anybody would want to buy that, but I don't think it's not even. It's not a lot of gold, I know, but. So, out of the blue emergency vehicle repair. Oh, emergency vehicle repair. I'll get you now. Out of the blue for emergency. Okay. My brain finally, my brain finally, I thought I said blue emergency vehicle. I was like, what the hell's a blue emergency vehicle? Then I was like, out of the blue emergency vehicle repair. I was like, what's a blue emergency vehicle? Is that like the Batman? I got to call the Batmobile. All right, I said. Yeah, you got me on Facebook Messenger or whatever. Heck yeah. Appreciate you, Seth. Well, I'm going to get off here, guys. I've been on for 41 minutes, just, BSing. I appreciate y'all popping in. I know we got Seth, we got Jags, we had Tommy Guns, Florida Ted, we had Swamp Dog in here. Swamp Diggity Dog. But I will catch y'all somewhere in the streams. You'll see me. I'm always there. Whether they like me or not, I'm always in there. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate you.